Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Nadia Rajput from Desi TV USA. Let's have a look at the headlines. US blocks UN call for Gaza ceasefire for sixth time. Taliban ban books written by the women from Afghan universities. China hails TikTok deal as a major win. US and China reach framework agreement. Let's look into details. The US has for the sixth time vetoed a draft resolution at the United Nations Security Council that would have demanded an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages. US Deputy Middle East Envoy Morgan Ortagus said the text didn't go far enough in condemning Hamas or recognize Israel's right to defend itself. All 14 other members of the Security Council voted in favor of the draft resolution, which described the humanitarian situation in Gaza as catastrophic and called on Israel to lift all aid restrictions. It comes as the UN's humanitarian office warns that the last lifelines for civilians are collapsing in Gaza City as Israel expanding its military offensive. The Taliban government has removed books written by women from the university teaching system in Afghanistan as part of a new ban, which has also outlawed the teaching of human rights and sexual harassment. Some 140 books by women, including titles like Safety in the Chemical Laboratory, were among 680 books found to be of concern due to anti-Sharia and Taliban policies. The universities were further told they were no longer allowed to teach 18 subjects, with the Taliban officials saying they were in conflict with the principles of Sharia and the system's policy. The decree is the latest in a series of restrictions which the Taliban having brought in since returning to power 4 years ago. A long-awaited agreement over TikTok may soon be finalized as US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping are expected to discuss the terms. The app, which has 170 million users in the United States, has been at the center of political and trade tensions for years. According to reporters, top officials from both countries reached a framework deal earlier this week. Under the proposed plan, TikTok's US operations could be sold to a group of American companies, allowing the app to continue returning in the country under new ownership. Experts describe the move as a rare breakthrough in US-China trade negotiations, which have often been tense and unproductive. For Washington, the deal addresses long-standing concerns about data security and Chinese influence over the platform. For Beijing, presenting the agreement as a win signals that China still has bargaining power and can secure favorable terms while avoiding a complete ban on one of its most successful global apps. If the deal goes through, it could reduce uncertainty for TikTok's millions of American users and ease pressure on the company's operations. Analysts say the agreement may also open the doors for further cooperation between the two nations on technology and trade issues. That's all for now. Keep watching Desi TV USA. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And don't forget to watch our channels Desi Urdu TV and DTV NN.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.